Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Well, today I'm going to talk about a story of one of my students named Tina. She is a 9-year-old girl. For the past 6 months back, she was experiencing a lot of difficulties in, performing in school. Being a 9-year-old, you can imagine the school expects that a 9-year-old child, or rather a child who is in 4th grade, should be able to read and learn the content, absorb the content. Now here Tina was experiencing a lot of difficulties in reading. She just couldn't read. She had so much of problems in reading. Either her reading was incorrect, or she would just replace the right word with some other word, or she would just skip words. Her fluency of reading was just not there. And because of that, it was impacting every aspect of her school life, which means she was finding it difficult even to learn other subjects like social studies, science, even mathematics, the word problems. In tests, she was not able to understand what a word problem was exactly, because she had difficulty in reading the word problem. So if you could even read the word problem, how do you even decipher what it is all about? So because of that, her lack of adequate fluency or inappropriate or inadequate fluency was impacting all other aspects of her school life and all other subjects as well. Well, this was having a very, very detrimental effect on her self-esteem also, because she was seeing her peers, her classmates doing so well, able to read so well, able to grasp the content in school. And here she was still struggling to read when they had gone ahead. They'd gone to higher order thinking activities where she was still in the basic level of reading. She just couldn't do it. So when her mother approached me for an assessment, I assessed her. I did observe that she had a problem. She was having a basic fluency problem. And she just couldn't read, and she had problem even with spellings. Her oral skills were good. Her oral English was good, but it was just not happening when it came to reading and spelling. Even her reading comprehension was okay, but she just couldn't read first, even comprehend, right? So I give her mother a suggestion that the one good thing that she can do at home, along with going for intervention classes, is what she could do at home as a mother was she could start reading books to her child, even if the books were in her age level, even if the books that she needed was below age level. So her mother was like, well, I don't have the time to sit with her. I'm working full time. I'm in a corporate job. I don't even have time or the energy to sit with her. Yes, I tell her to read, but she doesn't read. While I empathize with her mother for lack of time and energy, I gave her the importance of sitting with her, motivating her to read, because this is, I gave her the entire situation that if she wasn't going to be picking up now, it's going to get worse, and that this was equally important as her mother's other job and other priorities also. So her mother had to sit with her, or even her father, if father could do it, even he had to sit with her to engage her in reading. Even they could read to her in a very engaging way, got to get her drawn to reading, get her drawn to books. And I gave them, both parents, step-by-step strategies, how they could adopt reading strategies, what all shifts they could bring within themselves, and also as a family, the different shifts they could bring in their house, and incorporate new habits within themselves also, and as a family also. Well, within a matter of 6 months, there was a very good improvement in her reading. Her fluency improved, her literacy skills improved. She was able to read much better. And even in school, she noticed that her teachers started appreciating her improved reading skills. Obviously, now she was becoming a star of her class, because someone who couldn't read, now she was beginning to read. Yes, she still had a long way to go, but there was improvement, and it was noticeable improvement. And this was impacting her self-confidence so much. Her self-confidence soared, her self-esteem soared, and a child who was at one point refusing to go to school was enjoying going to school, because guess what? Her teachers were appreciating all that little improvements that she made, all the little gains that she had made in her reading skills and her learning skills. And she also noticed that because of this, she was able to understand, able to read other subjects also, like social studies, science, and including math problems. So you see, if you would like to know more about what strategies are involved, which are very, very crucial, they may be simple, but they're very crucial strategies and very step-by-step approach that you need to adopt to improve your child's reading skills and also get your child drawn to reading, drawn to books, being curious about books, because you see, that is going to be a very fundamental element to ensure your child is having much more easier and smoother school years and also adult years and basically successful in life. So if you want to know the strategies in detail, what all is there, what step by step that you need to adopt at home to get empowered to ensure your child's reading skills, your child's literacy skills, even in that age of 8 years, 9 years, can be enhanced, please contact me. I will be providing my email ID below. Contact me for a one-to-one consultation. I have just launched a course called the Empowered Teaching Blueprint for parents who are looking for this to help themselves, to empower themselves, to help their child improve their reading skills, improve their literacy skills because of this, and also get drawn to reading, to get drawn to books, and be very curious about reading and build inquiry also. So you can contact me with my email ID provided below. Also, I'll be also providing a link to my Facebook group, which is Empowered Parenting Hub. You can come into my group where I'll be posting videos and podcasts into the group as well. Well, until my next video, happy reading, happy parenting. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.